Jonathan Levin is co-founder and also chief strategy officer at Chainalysis, usually based in the U.S., but on the road, and joins us now live. Jonathan, good to see you, and welcome.
Hi, Jonathan.
Great to see you.
What is it? This study you're just out with, what is it about folks in Vietnam, China, Indonesia, India? What are they doing right, or was it just luck that made them among the top 6 investors in crypto last year?
Yeah, we've seen that different countries have slightly different trends when it comes to crypto adoption, but also with gains and losses. And actually what we saw with those countries is that they had disproportionately larger gains when it comes to studying the withdrawals and deposits into those institutions. There isn't actually sort of a causal thing about whether people hold it for longer or not. It might just be that investors had different trends, and there were some regulatory things that happened in those markets that allowed them to maybe hold on to their crypto longer to realize some of those gains.
How do you feel, speaking of the regulatory framework, how do you feel regulators over here in this region, especially in Singapore, when you look at MAS, which has emerged as something of a leader in terms of the regulatory rules of the world? Are they striking the right balance between innovation and ring fencing and putting the guardrails, rather, for retail investors?
We are seeing a lot of progress in that domain, both from the sort of traditional crypto asset side of the market, but also with newer stablecoin frameworks that are increasingly popular in the region. And I think you'll see that a lot of the regulators are trying to put in place the right guardrails on stablecoins, which have become a very popular means of transactions inside the crypto economy and broader, with also decent frameworks for retail investors that are investing in Bitcoin and Ethereum and other assets.
Where then do we stand in terms of adoption at a grassroots retail level and at an institutional level, and how much of that has been, how much momentum have we seen since the SEC ETF approval?
The SEC approval has been a good realization for a lot of people that there is ways to get regulated products in place in major markets like the United States. Obviously, that has driven up asset prices, which attracts a lot more attention into the crypto economy. We, though, see that there is really good retail penetration in some of these markets. I've just been in Thailand, and I'm going across the region and seeing that approximately 10% of the population actually have accounts at crypto exchanges and are actually investing in crypto assets.
Did that surprise you?
I think that there's been progress in it, yeah. There are technically savvy investors, people who are online who are looking for new ways to invest. And I think it's something that we haven't seen yet in a lot of these markets, and it opens up huge potential for future applications.